a very difficult past 3 days, and I almost felt like I was suffocating in frustration, anxiety, not knowing what to do. And I sat in that motion for quite some time, not knowing what to do, not being able to explain what I'm feeling.
To go through depression that left me with anxiety and fear.
As in 2013, I was doing grade 10. Towards the year end, when we received like our reports, I found that like I failed grade 10. So like it was painful because most of my friends they progressed to the other grade and me I failed grade 10. So I couldn't understand why I failed, why this, why that.
There were times when I'd look in the mirror and all I could see was everything that I've been going through. The only thing that reflected was the scars, the tears, the pain, everything that I've went through.
We've been trying to have another baby with my husband. We've lost 2 pregnancies while I was 7 months on both pregnancies.
My mom lost her job, and at the moment we don't have any source of funds.
I lost my father when I had met 2 years old. I am the last one child of my mother, and since I grew up so sad because every friend that I have, they have a father, and I did it.
When I lost my younger brother, he drowned in the river. So I think that was the most painful trial one had to ever go through. And the pain, nobody can explain the pain, and nobody can ease it, and nobody can erase it, and nobody can actually mend it.
The power of a spoken word, the power of declaration, the power of declaring things and speaking life upon your situation, upon whatever you're actually going through.
Finding comfort and healing from him, it was an experience of a lifetime that nothing in this world will ever shaken me, and finding myself not knowing who Christ is in my life.
I spend time in worship. I spend time in prayer. I spend time in His Word, and He pulled through. And I'm just so grateful to God for knowing Him, because it's because of Him that I can stand here today and say, I feel amazing, I'm great, as if nothing ever happened.
I was so focused on God. I passed grade 10. 2015, I went to grade 11. I passed. 2016, it was my matric year. And I passed. It was amazingly, because I was one of the worst students in 2013. But in 2016 in matric, I became the best learner in economics. I also got some of distinction in business studies.
Ndathi ndihamba ekuqaleni kwendlela ndabona inyawo zam nezikaThixo, but then along the road ndabona inyawo ezimbini qha. And then I realized that those were not my feet, but His feet.
We trust God that He's going to take care of us because we're sheep in His pasture, and that all is well, and that it shall be well. So my testimony is about what the Lord is going to do and what the Lord keeps doing each and every day, because God keeps sustaining us even when we do not know how. And
He speak to my ear. Nobody told me. It was not a prophesy. He speak to me directly. Why are you crying? I am your father.
I have seen God as a comforter, God, the one who healeth us, and I have seen our family being mended by God's love. God is a real comforter. He's close to those who are heartbroken.
Just discovered that I'm expecting, And that is the faithfulness of God. I am so grateful. He remains faithful when every time, even if I'm not. And I give all glory to God. I'm claiming this pregnancy, and it is part of my portion. It is a blessing to me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Sometimes it's quite easy to forget the benefits that God has given us in the midst of crying, in the midst of the challenges that we're going through.
What blinds us during the times of trouble is this: we expect to see what we saw at the beginning of the road. And there are times whereby asisahambi ngamandla ethu, God is pushing us, He's carrying us, but we cannot see this, because when He's carrying us, we're only looking down. We don't look where we are going. We're looking down to see if He's there, to see the evidence that He is there. And God does not need evidence. He does not care about the evidence. The only thing He cares about is that we reach where we are going.
It all came out of failure, because I'm here, I can say it honestly. If I didn't fail grade 10, 2013, I don't think I would have a desire for God. I don't think I would have started seeking God.
Even though sometimes we may not have stories that sound like they move mountains, God is doing something for us each and every day that we should be grateful for and that we can be grateful for.
Whatever it is that you are crying out to God for, firstly, all you have to do is to just think back to the moments when God was there for you and He never left your side, when God actually came through for you just in the nick of time. Blessings.